welcome back to my YouTube, Football with Priscilla. I'm Priscilla, so hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now in the previous video, obviously you saw these two because I was asking them questions on, well, some football questions anyway, because they call themselves soccer gurus. Happy New Year, by the way. So in this video, we are simply going to look at the Premier League and to look at the top 6, and Wezi and Lucky will give their opinion as to where they think how they think the Premier League will end, right? By the way, ladies and gentlemen, disclaimer, Wezi and Lucky are Arsenal fans. Okay, so they are relishing the fact that Arsenal is currently top of the league. So if you hear them talk about Arsenal very much, just know that they're enjoying. I'm a Manchester United fan, so imagine the banter in the house. But anyway. Okay, so the table is as it stands. I'll put a picture of the table up. So the first one is Arsenal, the second one is Man City, Newcastle, surprise, surprise, Man United, Tottenham, who have currently dropped points, Liverpool and Chelsea, who are currently playing and are drawing as we speak. Wezi, who do you think is going to make it into top 4?
I strongly believe Arsenal will make it to the top 4. I mean, as we all know, they are on a good track. They are playing good football. They are so entertaining to watch. So I think Arsenal will make it. I believe Man City will make it. I can bet my house on that. Newcastle will make it. And obviously Liverpool will make it. I don't see Manchester United making it to the top 4. I know that's it's hard to say, but I don't believe Manchester United will make it to the top 4. So I believe Newcastle will make it, Man City, Arsenal, and Liverpool.
Okay, so as it says, Arsenal, Man City, Newcastle, and Liverpool. Okay, Lucky.
I believe Arsenal will make the top 4.
Yeah.
Because right now they're the league leaders. To take something very special for them to come down out of the top 4. Automatically they are leading the pack. Okay. Yeah, but I'm having doubts about them winning the league. Okay. I'm very much sure they will make the top 4. And I believe Man City, to me, we might have a 7-point gap, but they're the favorites to win the Premier League. Yeah, they're the favorites. So I'm thinking Manchester United, Manchester City, Arsenal, Newcastle, and Liverpool. I'm not so convinced Arsenal can win the league. That's my team, but if the coach doesn't make changes, doesn't buy new players during the January transfer window, definitely we'll be fighting for top 4, even though we are on top of the pack. That's my opinion.
So first of all, why are both of you saying Manchester United is not going to make it? Because Manchester United has been playing amazing football.
Okay, Priscilla, when you look at the way teams are playing now,
yes.
Let's look at Newcastle.
Yes.
Some changes. Yes. There's a new owner there.
Yes.
So, and you've seen them play at home. I think they're more stronger at home.
Okay.
They play fantastic football. So you expect them to push for the top 4 because of the money, and obviously they're going to buy players in January. Look at where Arsenal is right now. They are 7 points clear. So do you expect them to drop to that level? Obviously, don't expect them to drop that level. And when you look at Man City, obviously, we're talking about a team that can't even drop into the top 3 or anything. Yeah. They are the favorites to win the league. Now, to be fair enough, do you think Liverpool, Manchester United, are better than Liverpool?
No, but Manchester United have garnered enough points. Have you seen
how
Liverpool?
My question is Manchester, between Manchester United and Liverpool, which team is better?
As it stands, Manchester United. Have you been seeing how Liverpool has been playing?
Maybe if I can just chip on that one.
Okay.
With Manchester United, they have a good team, they have a good coach, and they are going through restructuring. But the only thing that is against Manchester United is the consistency. They can win 2 games and they can lose another 2 games. They normally lose the game you expect them to win, and then they win games you expect them to lose. Now, in that sense, it's very difficult in the Premier League if you're not consistent. Arsenal currently, I can say they are the most consistent team in form, because they keep winning games that way back would expect them to lose, and they keep winning games that they expect them to lose. So with Manchester United, they are too reliant on Marcus Rashford.
Mm-hmm.
And we all know Marcus Rashford. It's not a top secret. He's not a number 9.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to convert him to a number 9. Marcus Rashford is natural. He's a winger who cuts inside.
Yeah.
So he's not a natural number 9.
Mm-hmm.
So only time will tell with those goals because there's a difference between a natural number 9 and the white player. A natural number 9, even when he's having bad games, you punch a goal. He's a puncher.
Oh.
Marcus Rashford relies too much on speed.
Okay.
So teams that are sitting deep, there is no way you're going to run behind them because they're already sitting deep.
Okay.
So Marcus Rashford's game is all about counter-attacking football. And you don't win a league with one player who is a white player.
Okay, so just to interject there, who is Arsenal's number 9? National number 9?
Currently, Arsenal,
Gabriel Jesus.
Gabriel Jesus has always been first number,
Gabriel
has been a number 9, a wing, but all his life he's played as a number 9 since he's been.
But is he a goal poacher like Haaland? Is he a goal poacher like?
No. Currently, the difference between Arsenal and Manchester United is as we are spreading goals around, but I don't see any Manchester United. Yes, Bruno Fernandes was scoring goals. They've dried up. Eriksen is more of a distributor. Today we play number 8. Tomorrow we play number. We don't even know his actual number in midfield. Anthony, yeah, he started well. We saw his flashes of a bit of good performance, but now he's dried up. Everyone knows his game. You cut inside. Whenever you give him the ball, you try to cut to his left. So people know his game. So and Anthony Martial, today will play well. 2 games you disappear. So I don't really see Manchester United. I don't see anything special about Manchester United. They're just a good team.
It's so difficult to tell because when you look at what we're talking about, there's Spurs, there's Manchester United, there's Chelsea,
And there's Liverpool.
and there's Liverpool.
Yeah.
And top 4 has got, for now, because we all know that Arsenal have been consistency. Manchester City can't even be put into a discussion of top 4.
Yeah.
Obviously, now we're talking about Newcastle, been fantastic. So we're talking about 2 slots with how many teams? Chelsea, Spurs, Manchester United, Newcastle, Liverpool. So we have got 2 places for 5 teams. Okay. So when you look at the consistency of these teams, right now, currently I'm even watching the Chelsea game. Today, I don't see them going forward with the coach they brought in. I strongly believe the coach isn't the right guy for the job.
Graham?
Yeah, I know he's not the right guy. Like he was telling me earlier on, you have a problem in the dressing room when the coach has never won anything in his career.
Yeah.
He's coaching people who have won the World Cup, UEFA Champions League, Premier League.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so difficult to convince someone because obviously those guys in the dressing room have got so many egos.
Yeah.
They've won, they've done it, and you bring in a coach who hasn't done anything much in football. So it's very difficult for him to even bring back to set up this group of players like these stars. So for me, I still believe it's open, but when I look at Spurs, I haven't been so impressive. Chelsea not consistency. Yes, Manchester United are trying to show grips of what the coach is trying to do there in project, but I still believe Liverpool are more stronger contenders for the top 4. And Liverpool are obviously Chelsea, though I don't see them. So for me, I might argue to say Liverpool and Manchester United can push for the title because
Push for the title?
No, push for the top 4.
Okay.
Speaking of
Okay, wait, before we continue, wait. Do you think Arsenal are going to win this league? Yes or no?
No, it's very difficult. I still believe Arsenal only have the strongest level. They don't have the other talented players. I mean, when you look at the bench, it's so difficult to tell who's going to come in if you have Odegaard out, Saka, and all these guys. So for me, still difficult, far from saying the title is into Arsenal's hands because Manchester City have been have
the squad depth.
The squad depth, and they've got a very, very, the striker they have is a machine. So for me, it's difficult to tell. Though, look, we can't rule Arsenal out because they have been consistent since they went on top of the league. But I still believe if they need to reinforce, they need to reinforce in January. If they're going to push You need to really give us fans hope to say we are fighting for the top 4. Look, for now we are saying it's maybe by luck that they're on top, but if they buy in January, okay, the right signings, maybe 2 or 3 players come in, then we will know that okay, we're really pushing for the top, we're really pushing for the title.
For me, like I said, it comes down to number 1, the squad that you have. Number 2, the mentality. You know, Arsenal has been a while since they're on top. And we're looking at, it's a young squad with a young manager, but we're talking about experience. When the wheels start falling apart, what is their mental strength? Who is going to stand up? You know, that's what we're talking about. But with Man City, they've been there, they've done it. They've been there, they've done it. Okay, they've been there, they've done it. I mean, these are players who know how to face pressure. You look at how they used to move with Liverpool. They fought until the last day. These are players who can't panic even when things are going wrong. Right now, there is 7 gap points, but they're not panicking.
And we're looking at the fixtures, okay? So Arsenal are going to face, after this, they face Newcastle, they face Tottenham, they face Man United, they face Everton, they face Brentford, and finally they face Man City, after which they'll face Aston Villa, Leicester, Bournemouth. Okay,
I can tell you the games. I can tell you the game that when we win them, we know that Arsenal are serious fighting for top.
Okay.
Truth be told,
Newcastle.
Wait, let Life
Newcastle was
the games. Yes.
We are at home at MI Stadium. If we fail to win that game, we are not Champions League material. These are the games that the fans come up, you win them, big night. When you look at Oxford game, that one is a cup game. Obviously, they'll just be experimenting players. The Tottenham game away, that's what we're talking about, mental strength. You're going away to Tottenham, it's a London derby. Do you go there to defend, to get a draw, or do you go to get 3 points? That is what we're talking about. That is mental strength. So I'm looking at Newcastle and Tottenham. If we can get at least 4 points, 3 points and a draw, we are safe. But if we can lose these games, that's when the wheels start falling. That's when the mental strength will start coming up.
Okay, so what's your opinion?
Yeah, so we look at the 5-6 games to go. I've seen the next 5 games to go. Like I said, Arsenal, Newcastle. These are the games you need to turn up. Okay, as if you are pushing for the title, I know fans will be there running them behind. You know, it's at the Emirates Stadium. You are pushing for the title. I expect them to win this game. And let's skip about the Oxford game. Let's go to the Tottenham game. This one is a London derby. Okay, like we are talking about mental strength. Okay, now, for example, Priscilla, first half they go to nil. Okay, Arsenal is down by 1. That's where the mental strength comes in. The pressure comes in. You're chasing the title. You know there are teams behind coming. You know, one go down. Do Arsenal attack? Do these players we have, the Sakas of this world, do they have the mental strength to equalize and go and win the game? To show that they are really, you know, fighting for the Premier League title. I think the title challenge starts when Arsenal it starts with Newcastle, because Newcastle have been in great form, fantastic. So it starts with Newcastle, then we go to Spurs. I believe if we're going to push for the title, like I said, let's get a point from there. Then we got Manchester United at home. I still believe we can beat Manchester United at the Emirates. But Priscilla, believe you me, if Arsenal get a point with Newcastle, lose Tottenham, lose Manchester United, I mean, it's the same old story. We'll start trying to chop Kroenke's head off. I mean, to be the same thing over and over. But if I can see if Arsenal still play Newcastle, they play Spurs, they play Manchester United and Everton, and we're still on top of the league, then come on, we need to start dreaming and believing.
Okay, so you've heard it yourselves from 2 Arsenal fans who are obviously enjoying Arsenal being on top. My opinion is simply.
It's very points clear.
Oh my god. My opinion, like they've said, I think for me, what determines Arsenal winning the Premier League as opposed to Man City is obviously mentality. We've seen Arsenal top 4 race last season. They were this close into getting to the Champions League. They capitulated at the end. So we don't know if that will be the same story for today, but we'll see for this year if Arsenal will manage to win it. Personally, I will do everything in my power to support every team that is going to play against Arsenal. But anyway, that's besides the point. So Wesley and Nike, thank you so much, guys. We've come to the end of the video for today. You've heard it from 2 Arsenal fans. Thank you so much for showing up and giving your opinion about Arsenal. Before we go, Lucky, see, I even confused them. Lucky, Wesley, is Lionel Messi the GOAT?
That debate can go on and on.
Is Lionel Messi?
Okay, let me just explain a quick one.
Okay, I'll give you a minute.
A minute. The two different between the two players.
Me, I've asked the question. Is he the GOAT?
Yes.
He's won the World Cup.
Yes.
Is he better than Ronaldo?
He's better than Ronaldo.
Thank you. Where is he?
Lionel Messi is the greatest player of all time. That will never come from my mouth.
Isn't he? Okay, is he better than Ronaldo?
No.
This is the same guy when France were playing Argentina World Cup final, and it was 2-2, and he texted me because he wasn't with us. He wasn't with us when we were watching the game. He was at his place. Let me finish.
Lionel Messi is the greatest player of all time.
This is football with
I will never accept it.
Let me finish. He texted me and said, listen, as long as that guy is on the pitch, there's always a chance for Argentina to win this. And a few minutes later, Messi ended up scoring for Argentina, and it was 3-2.
Has Lionel Messi tasted the Premier League?
No.
Which one is the greatest league in the world? Be honest.
But
it's a question.
That is very no.
Listen,
There's a difference between entertaining and the greatest. Because this is the Premier League. When was the last time a Premier League side won the Champions League back to back? If you really look at it, the Champions League has been dominated by Spain.
You're off the point.
No.
The question is, yes or no, which one is the greatest league in the world?
I do not know, but I do not think it's the Premier League.
Okay,
the Premier League is the most entertaining to watch, but it's not the greatest. When you look at the statistics...
Which one is the toughest league in the world?
Listen. When you look at the statistics, the Golden Boot winner has come from Spain. The Ballon d'Or winners have dominated and have come from Spain. The ones that win the Champions League have come from where? Spain. And now we saw the Bayern dominating. Right? The Premier League is one of the most, if not the best, entertaining league. But I will not sit here and say it is the greatest league.
Yeah.
The stats don't lie.
I only have 2 minutes to describe the two.
Okay.
Lionel Messi, natural born talent. Cristiano Ronaldo, good player, but for him to get where he has to work hard.
So you're saying Messi doesn't work hard?
Messi works hard, but doesn't give in 100%.
How do you know?
He's a natural. You can know.
Natural boy.
How can you tell?
Talent, you can tell. He doesn't struggle to do things. He can pick up a ball. He's a magician. Ronaldo has to spend 24 hours in
But
gym.
how do you know that Messi doesn't spend 24 hours to add on his talent?
Cristiano Ronaldo is the second best player on the planet ever. It's only unfortunate these two were born the same generation.
I will never agree to that.
If Lionel Messi was born in a different generation, he would be the greatest. Ronaldo would be the greatest. Just like unfortunately, Pele and Maradona were born the same generation. That's why they were compared.
Who do you think was better between Pele and Maradona?
I never watched those guys, but from what I hear, Pele, 17 years old, he won the World Cup.
Okay.
3 World Cups. I mean,
Maradona won.
Maradona won. So,
who do you think was better between the two?
Pele, because James comes from Argentina.
Okay, this one is a Messi hater. Okay, before we go, one last question. This one I need you to answer as fast as possible. Mbappe, Haaland. Mbappe, Haaland.
Mbappe is playing a Farmers League. Let him come to Premier League. That's why we judge players.
Okay. For me, Mbappe, Haaland, I will always say Mbappe is overrated. I go for Haaland.
I mean, he's playing in a league where you score 64 goals, where you have a gap of 24 points with 3 games to go. What kind of a league is that?
Okay, alright guys. So thank you so much guys for watching. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Peace. Bye.